Hey YouTube, this is Aaron, and we are out here for another street vlog. Again, we are in downtown Chicago. I do want to get out and do some neighborhood exploration, but this week is something special. It is called the Chicago Henge, where the sun sets perfectly aligned with the east-west streets in downtown Chicago, so you can get some pretty unique shots. It only happens twice a year, so definitely out here for that. But while we're doing that, I want to talk to you guys about printing and why you should do it. So let's get started.
Live from Chicago.
So, point number one about printing your photos. It's going to be the tangibility. Today, in 2019, everything is digital. Everything's on screens. We're looking at your phone, you're looking at a tablet, you're looking at your desktop, whatever it is, you're looking at screens. And to have something tangible, to print it out, to feel it, to hold it in your hands is really something different and a different experience. And it really gives you an appreciation for the art and what it is that you're creating. So print your work, get out there, and just get started printing. Alright, so this is where we're going to be doing the Chicago Henge photos. You can see the long east-west street down here in Chicago, and the sun here in about another hour is going to be sunsetting there. It's going to hopefully give us a nice orange glow right down the street, give us long shadows. So we'll see how that turns out. Alright, point number two on why you should be printing your photos is going to be the longevity. Right now with Instagram and social media, everything moves so quickly. When you post a photo, it may only last in people's feeds for a day or two. Some people, if it goes viral, it may last for a week at most. But when you print something and you frame it and you put it on your wall, it's going to be there for as long as you leave it there. And the more people that come over, that you host at your home, are going to see it. They're going to be able to appreciate it. And if somebody prints it and puts it in their home, they're going to see it every time they come home. So again, it's just another way to take all of the effort and the work that goes into photos and to the art of photography and really extending it beyond social media, because there's so many more uses and so much more value to our work than just a social media post. Alright, so we are back in the office for point number 3 on why you should be printing your photos, and that is going to be the details. When you print a photo, it's much larger most of the time, so you're going to be able to see details in the photo that you're not able to see on the screen. Even if you have a high resolution, pretty large screen, printing it is going to allow you to see things that you may not have seen on the screen. Now I want to make sure that I'm not just giving you these points but not actually doing this myself. I definitely do. I have some prints in my dining room that are from a trip to Colorado to the Rocky Mountain National Park, and then just recently I printed another photo in larger format from a trip to Alaska that's going to go in our guest room. And so that one I have right here. This is, again, this is a trip to Alaska. There's a nice glacier going up to this mountain ridge here, and this was taken out of the window of a helicopter. Kind of a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I don't even know what to say about it besides amazing. So this is definitely one of my favorite photos from that trip. If you are interested in some of my prints, I actually have a website and have prints available, so you can check those out here. And any photo that you see on my Instagram feed, you can also request those. I can do custom prints as well. So this is something that I do for myself in my own home, but also want to make those available to you, and just a way to support what I'm doing here on the channel and have something unique in your home. So before we wrap up, I want to just say that the Chicago henge that we got tonight was gorgeous. I definitely enjoyed getting that photo. I've been out a few times in the past to try and get that. Again, it does only happen twice a year, but I've gone out and tried to get it, and I don't think I've ever gotten as good of one as I got tonight, so I'm pretty proud of that. I hope you enjoyed that behind the scenes of that street photo as well. And until next time, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below telling me what you thought about both photos, Chicago henge and Alaska. And remember, just get started.